Hello, my friend. Since the dawn of humanity, the hunt has been an inseparable part of our existence. But in our modern world, the reasons for the hunt have become as diverse and complex as the landscapes in which they occur. Today, we journey from the agricultural frontiers of Africa to the deep woods of North America to explore this modern hunt, not as a single act, but as a spectrum of purpose. We will witness how it serves as a necessary tool for pest control, a vital method for ecological balance, a cherished cultural tradition, and sometimes an all-out war against an invasive species. Our story begins on the first part of this spectrum, hunting for survival and balance, where the targets are animals in direct conflict with human livelihoods. Our first subject is the cunning and incredibly adaptable coyote. This predator has successfully colonized 49 of the 50 U.S. states, thriving everywhere from remote deserts to city suburbs. With a national population of nearly 4.7 million, their omnivorous diet often brings them into conflict with humans as they damage crops and prey on livestock. In response, hunting them is a legal and necessary form of population control. The hunt is a game of patience and strategy, often taking place on crisp winter mornings when the coyotes are more active and the sparse vegetation offers less camouflage. Hunters find high ambush spots overlooking open fields, using callers to mimic the sound of injured prey. A precise shot from a rifle like a .223 Remington is crucial, not only for a humane kill, but also to preserve the coyote's fur, which is highly valued in the handicraft industry. From the lone predator of the American plains, we travel to Africa, where the conflict comes from a highly intelligent and organized troop, the baboon. With their powerful jaws and sharp canine teeth, these primates are formidable pests. They frequently raid farms to steal food, destroying infrastructure and injuring animals along the way. Hunting them is exceptionally challenging. A single baboon in a troop can spot danger and sound an alarm in less than half a second, sending the entire group vanishing into the landscape. With their keen eyesight and hearing, they can easily detect a hunter's ambush. This means the hunter, whether using a modern rifle or a traditional bow, has only a few fleeting moments to observe, aim, and take a shot, typically at the chest cavity from a safe distance of 100 to 150 feet. It is a tense and difficult hunt, undertaken purely to manage their destructive impact. While the hunt for the coyote and baboon is a direct response to conflict, the purpose shifts as we move to other species. Here, the line between pest control and recreation begins to blur, often blending into a complex mix of nuisance management and cherished tradition. Consider the American wild turkey. This magnificent bird is a true conservation success story, with a population of around 7 million. However, in suburban areas, they have become a significant nuisance, dirtying property, posing a danger to traffic, and exhibiting aggressive behavior, especially during breeding season when males charge at their own reflections in cars and windows. Turkey hunting, with its distinct spring and fall seasons, serves the dual purpose of managing these issues while being a beloved recreational pastime. The techniques are unique. Hunters use box calls to mimic turkey sounds, wear extensive camouflage, and know to aim for the neck or legs, as the head is the most mobile and difficult target. Further along the spectrum, we find the iconic white-tailed deer. With a population of 36 million in the U.S. alone, they are hunted less as pests and more as a vital tool for population control. Without natural predators in many areas, their numbers can explode, leading to overgrazing that damages forest ecosystems and agricultural crops. The deer hunt is a deeply ingrained American tradition, a patient and quiet pursuit. It often takes place in the winter, when leafless trees offer better visibility. Hunters will perch in tree stands overlooking oak groves or cornfields, always mindful of the wind, which can carry their scent to the deer's sensitive nose and end the hunt before it begins. It is a practice rooted in both conservation and heritage. But no animal embodies the full spectrum of the modern hunt, from desperate pest control to high-stakes sport and all-out war, more than the American wild boar. Originally introduced from Europe, this invasive species has exploded into a 6 million-strong plague. They are the ultimate agricultural enemy, causing $2.5 billion in damages annually by plowing through fields like living rototillers. They are an ecological disaster, outcompeting native wildlife. And they are a mobile biohazard, carrying dozens of diseases that threaten livestock and humans. The response to the boar is a showcase of every hunting method, amplified. Hunters use high-powered rifles and night vision for direct assaults. They deploy specialized dog packs, bay dogs to corner the prey and catch dogs to engage it directly. And in the most strategic operations, they wage a campaign of psychological warfare through trapping. Using remote trail cameras, they spend weeks pre-baiting an area, earning the herd's trust before setting a sophisticated $75,000 corral trap that can be triggered from a smartphone, capturing up to 50 boars at once. This is the apex of the conflict, where the response must be as intelligent, adaptable, and relentless as the invasive species itself. From the necessary culling of a crop-raiding baboon to the traditional patient pursuit of a white-tailed deer, and finally to the high-tech war on the invasive wild boar, the modern hunt is not a single activity. It is a complex and multifaceted human response to our ever-evolving and often conflicting relationship with the wild. It is a story of balance, management, and sometimes sheer survival on the shifting frontiers between our world and the animal kingdom.